How has that gone so quickly? Hey guys, Rory here from Your Golf Travel, and yes, we are coming towards the end of 2019. We're actually coming towards the end of another decade as well. Where has the year gone? But around this time of year, if you're a subscriber to the Your Golf Travel channel, you'll know that I like to look back at the year gone on the golf course, talk about some of the best courses I've played, the best places I've been, and things that I'm looking forward to in the new year. So this video, I'm gonna go straight in with my top 5 courses from 2019. Put these courses in any particular order. What I will do though is save my favourite course that I played this year for the end of the video. But before we get going, I want you to tell me what your favourite golf course that you played in 2019 was. Could be one that you've played before, could be a brand new one for you. But yeah, let me know. Pop some comments down there. What was your favourite golf course from 2019? Kicking off the list, I'm going to go straight in with one of my most recent trips actually. That was out to the Algarve, and it's a golf course that you guys have been waxing lyrical and telling me that I need to get out and play for years. I first filmed out in the Algarve almost 6 years ago, I think, when I first met Mark Crossfield and Lockie. And it's been an awfully long time since then, until I was back out a few weeks back, and I finally got to play at Monterey. As I said, you guys have been letting me know through the comment section on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram for years and years that Monterey is the one out in the Algarve. And to be completely honest, it had been hyped up so much, I was kind of expecting it to let me down a little bit. But having played 18 holes there a couple of weeks back, you guys were 100% right. That place is absolutely mind-blowing. In my opinion, best course in the Algarve. It's certainly my favourite now. I've ticked it off the list, and I cannot wait to get back there one day and have another crack at it. Videos from Monterey will be coming soon. I'm working through a bit of a backlog on the Your Golf Travel channel, but I do have my full 18-hole round recorded, so that'll be coming soon. Next up on the list is a course that, unlike Monterey, I had no preconceptions about whatsoever. I'd never actually even heard of it until we landed on the volcanic island of Gran Canaria, and that is Anfitoro. Now this course, unique is a bit of a stretch when you're talking about a golf course, but I have never seen a golf course that looks anything like this place. The layout is absolutely fantastic. Again, like Monterey, the conditioning was out of this world, and the setting and the look and the feel of the place was just like nothing I've ever experienced before. I absolutely loved that golf course. Unfortunately, my A game didn't travel to Gran Canaria with me, but when you're playing a course like Anfitoro, it's hard not to have a good time, even if you're playing like rubbish.
You won't even reach it, so badly there. Good.
Here he comes.
Walking down the street.
158 Rory, off the upslope here, so it's going to hop it up in the air for you a little bit.
Yeah. Is that going to make me need to hit more club?
Yeah, well it's going to add a fraction of loft unless you do something with it.
Yeah. I've got 7, which is, yeah, a big club for this distance.
Yeah. Okey-dokey, 7 iron
boys
pull.
are looking at me because this could go anywhere.
No, be confident. Zone in. Starting it up the left. Seeing that down? Yeah, saw it come down. I don't know what's over there, but we shall see. Just didn't move back on you, did it?
Right, Ray, we need one of these for the half, possibly a win, but I'm feeling like Dan and Matt might hold one.
I'm just made up like hit green and red.
You can't, don't worry about, I'm not making 4. 5. Yeah. You see what I mean? Get it up the left with some pace. Yeah, it's going sideways up that slope. It echoes in here. Yeah. thought there was another me. Was going to go and say hello. That's just a really good putt, right?
Yeah, very nice.
Excellent.
I'll get that for you.
Excellent effort.
Brilliant
That's more
putt,
like your.
Green regs make it a bit easier,
That's
doesn't it?
like your Gran Canaria golfer's been there. Much more like it.
When I was reading up on the golf course at Amphitori, I saw a little factoid, which was over 3 million cubic meters of earth were kind of blasted out of the mountainside to make room for the golf course, which is kind of an unfathomable number. But as you make your way around this course, it's so clear that this course literally cuts its way into the mountainsides, through the mountains, up and down, great elevation changes. Honestly, one of the most entertaining golf courses I've ever played, and certainly one of my favourites from 2019. Next up, we're going to shoot over to arguably my favourite country in the world, and definitely one of my favourite places in the world to play golf, and that is South Africa. Any of you guys who've been subscribers to this channel will know that I've been waxing lyrical about South Africa ever since the first time I visited in 2015 on a family holiday, where I was lucky to play a load of golf with my dad at places like Fancourt Links, Arabella, Pinnacle Point, which remains my favourite course in the world. But this year I was able to revisit with a couple of guys from the Your Golf Travel sales team, mainly to explore the Durban and KwaZulu-Natal region of South Africa, so a new neck of the woods for me. But before we made it to that region, we started off with a round of golf at Leopard Creek, which is situated right down the road from the entrance to the Kruger National Park, which gives you some sort of idea as to the location of this golf course, right in the heart of the African bush. The levels of service and the amenities and the clubhouse and everything that goes together to create the Leopard Creek experience was absolutely fantastic. The golf course was amazing, it certainly didn't disappoint. And yeah, you even get views on one of the holes, I can't remember exactly which one it is, one of the par 5s from the back of the green there. You just got this amazing view over the African bush expanse. Just before we carry on with this challenge, let's just get an idea for the location here at Leopard Creek. Yes, that is a family of elephants right there. Mum and some calves by the looks of things. Not a bad spot. And there we go, we've got some hippos down there. This is unreal. I didn't even just say a word then, it's so good.
Wow.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Found your ball yet, dude? I think they might find it. Oh my god.
Wow.
There's a proper little baby there as well. She's just come out. There's Daddy.
You see the hippos down there as well, Tidders.
Couple of hippos right there.
Yeah.
Don't leave the water during daylight because I get sunburned.
Interesting. We should be in there as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
TIA, right?
TIA.
And there was families of elephants, there was hippos, etc, etc. It's a proper bucket list golf course, and certainly one I would recommend anyone going to South Africa to play golf, especially if you're looking to pair it up with a safari in the Kruger National Park. Speaking of exotic locations to play golf, there aren't many that can rival South Africa, but at the start of the year I was very lucky to tick another country off my list. I think I've made it up to 23 countries that I've played golf in by now, with some new ones being added in 2019. But you will have seen some vlogs on Mark Crossfield's channel, if you're a subscriber to that we filmed in Malaysia. We were hosted out in Malaysia by the Els Club. First of all, we started off in the Els Club Desaru Coast, where there are 2 golf courses, both absolutely fantastic. One with a kind of resorty, gentle kind of feel, and one proper championship course designed by Vijay Singh. But we then had an internal flight to Langkawi Island, which is one of the most stunningly beautiful places I've ever been on the planet. And we played at the Els Club Teluk Datai, stayed in the Datai Hotel, which was mind-blowing to say the least. Basically a hotel that is right in the heart of the rainforest, and then the golf course there, 18 holes on offer, was one of the most visually appealing golf courses I've seen anywhere on the planet. Absolutely lovely test of golf as well. The course kind of makes its way from the edge of the rainforest all the way down to the coast, back in, back out. Absolutely fantastic conditioning. Again, just loved it. Telek Datai was special, special, special. And again, despite the fact that my A game certainly didn't come along for the trip, you could argue my B game didn't turn up either.
With me in a bit more in the triage.
Back with the monkeys.
Ray's headed off.
Yep. Need to cheer up a bit, I think.
You can't not be happy being here.
Yeah, I'm just getting a bit frustrated with myself.
Don't you worry about the game. The game will be back. All right. Yes, well out. Ooh.
You can gauge how high they go by looking at them, Dan. Well, that's a strike, is it not?
That's a good one. Get up.
With a shot.
Oh, yep. Putt. Oh, yeah. Shot.
There you go, that'll cheer him up.
He's here.
He's arrived.
I'm working.
Hello, he's back.
I thought I'd put a little bit of pressure on Rory.
He's up here, we ain't free putting this. Right, this to go back to 1, Ray, would be a hell of a 4-3. Could go that.
Yeah.
Excellent
What
recovery.
a ball. Thanks, guys. Well done.
Absolutely amazing recovery. Well done. Back to 1.
Maybe, I don't even know if the C game was there, but anyway, you can't fail to have a good time in a place as beautiful as that. Unless, of course, you're feeling a little bit ropey and you have friends like me, Mark and Coach.
Go a bit, go a bit, go a bit, go a bit, go a bit.
Oh, drop off. You get in that.
Spin, spin, spin.
I want to talk to you, Matt, about that.
Spin. About what?
What you've just done there.
Oh,
That's another good shot not in, isn't it?
that is.
Not good enough, is it?
Come on!
What's wrong?
Come on!
What? What's he doing?
What? Come on!
Don't worry, Dan, this is one of the undangerous ones.
Come on!
You alright?
No. The world just, I don't want to see it.
Give it a kiss, Ray. Give it a kiss. Hang on, do that again. Let's get in there. You go. Yeah. A bit more in the light. I can feel a thumbnail coming
I'm
on.
a snake charmer.
Yeah.
Put it round your neck.
Yeah, lovely.
Nice.
Give it. Yeah, lovely.
I am sorry, Dan, I won't do it again. Last and certainly not least, because this now means that this was my favourite golf course that I played in 2019, shooting over to South Carolina and the Kiowa Island Resort. It is, of course, the famous ocean course at Kiowa Island. So at the end of last year, I did a bucket list video where I picked a course from the UK and Ireland, mainland Europe and rest of the world / long haul, and the ocean course was my pick for a bucket list course I wanted to tick off my list in 2019. And I'm very, very lucky to have been able to play it twice in 2019. First of all, played it by myself. I was helped along by one of the caddies out there called Chandler. Chandler, if you're watching, thank you very much for your assistance. It was a great day. I caught the course in very benign conditions. The Kiowa Island Ocean course is famed for being one of the most difficult courses on the planet, but I think that's more to do with the fact that you're quite likely to be playing in fairly strong winds. I got it on an absolute perfect day. There was barely a breath of wind in the air. And I shot a semi-respectable score, playing off tees which are also sensible for my handicap level. And then luckily, just a few weeks later, after the Masters, which was made even more special for me this year because my dad came out for the trip, spent a couple of days at Augusta with him, and then we travelled back down to Kiowa Island and got another crack at the ocean course. He absolutely loved it. He's a 24, 25 handicapper, but he's very, very good at leaving his ego on the doorstep. So the golf course was fairly difficult for him. It's fairly difficult for me as well, playing off single figures. But again, absolutely fantastic hospitality from Kiowa Island. The whole resort is just top class. I've now stayed in the Sanctuary Hotel. We stayed we stayed. Voice went a little bit there. We stayed in one of the self-creating lodges this time around. Again, absolutely brilliant. Last time I was there, I also played Osprey Point, which is another fantastic golf course. I think there's 5 in total on the resort, so there's no lack of options when it comes to golf. But the Ocean course, without doubt, is their flagship golf course, and definitely my favourite course from 2019. Even snuck in a little birdie on their signature hole.
Straight at it.
You're right. You're right.
Calcavecchia, eat your heart out. That was very torpo, wasn't it? Just that little... and that tee shot. Stop it. Calcavecchia, eat your bloody heart out, mate. That's how you do it, Mark. Come on. So there we have it, guys. That is my top 5 golf courses that I played in 2019. New courses for me, ones I hadn't played before. Looking forward to seeing which ones I can tick off the list in 2020. If you guys have played any of those 5 that I mentioned, let me know what you thought of them down below in the comment section. As I said at the start of the video, make sure you tell me what the best golf course you played in 2019 was. Really keen to hear where you guys went and where you guys played. That was a tough list to compile, to be honest with you, because I've been very lucky this year. Haven't done as much travelling with the Muppets as I have done in previous years due to scheduling conflicts, things like that. We haven't had a falling out, despite what some people think on the internet. But between going to South Carolina a couple of times, going to Malaysia, Tenerife, Gran Canaria, Paris, oh, where else have we gone? Morocco, Turkey, etc, etc. Picking just 5 courses was a difficult task indeed, but those are my 5 that I enjoyed playing the most in 2019. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, this little sum up of my year. If you guys fancy a crack at any of those 5 courses I've mentioned, make sure you pop some questions or comments in the comment section below. Email me at raymondo@yourgolftravel.com. Obviously, you know, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in a couple of days' time with some bucket listy type ideas for 2020. See you later.